We recently had the news that Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Marvels, aka Captain Marvel 2, had swapped release dates. No reason was given for this other than it works. This is it. So now we are getting Ant-Man 3 at the start of 2023 and Captain Marvel 2, aka the Marvels, in summer. But I want to point something out that I think tells us a little bit more about the reboot of the Fantastic Four that's hidden within this reveal and announcement. So when it came to Marvel Studios announcing the Fantastic Four, many people were happy with the announcement of Jon Watts. Now, of course, Jon Watts left the project and no replacement director was announced. Now, again, this came literally hours after the announcement that Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and Captain Marvel 2 were swapping release dates. And it kind of got me thinking, why exactly would you do this if both films are not falling behind? Both films finished around the same time and are deep in post-production, and Marvel Studios doesn't take as much time as others with post-production. They let multiple projects recently sit on the shelf for close to a year plus, 2 years in some cases, while they waited for the release date. So I started looking a little bit more into it, and then sure enough, all roads lead to Fantastic Four. If you guys remember, Peyton Reed, the director of the Ant-Man trilogy, originally said that he wanted and was pushing for the Fantastic Four. Unfortunately, his commitment to what he was doing with Ant-Man got in the way. And also, he's been trying to make a Fantastic Four film since the early 2000s. So again, there's a lot here. But I went in and looked a little bit deeper into this. So we have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania releasing in early 2023. The Fantastic Four reboot was set to start production in spring of 2023. Now, as most of you know, press tours for films last about 2 to 3 months before the film and 2 months after the film, because you got to lead into the digital and, of course, the physical release. So had Ant-Man 3 remained in that summer time slot, you guys see what I'm saying here? He could not direct it if he was the choice. But swapping it into February, letting it go up until they start shooting in spring and summer, frees him up. Again, we kind of see a through line here, right? Had they kept the Ant-Man 3 release date for July, he could not direct it. It would not be possible. There's literally not enough time to do the press tours, the release tour, and direct another film. But if you move the film around, you got the rest of the year free so you can get straight back into it. Now look, I'm not saying this is why it's happening or why these delays and shuffles happen, but coincidental. Both pieces of news, back to back, literally in the same 24-hour period. There's gotta be something here. And if you really think about it, Kang the Conqueror, one version of him is Nathaniel Richards. They're playing with the quantum realm, with time, space, and Kang. So what's the likelihood that Ant-Man 3 could in part set up the Fantastic Four? Maybe that good old theory and origin video I made about the Fantastic Four, the quantum realm and all that in like 2015, maybe that'll all finally come true. Be wild, but hey, there we go.